It's a really, really good basketball team, and I think we've had an opportunity, bounce here or there. We could have beat that team tonight. So we got to continue to just keep getting better. And it's my job. It's not the kids. It's me. I got to figure out how I can get these guys consistent that we're playing. Putting a good defense together with a good offense, and we're going to keep plugging away.
Thanks, Coach. Let's get Dave Melendra for a question, and then Mark Brennan, you're on deck.
Hey, Coach, there's always a saying going on saying how you measure yourself against one of the top teams in the nation. How would you assess how you guys matched up with Ohio State tonight, and then looking forward saying, okay, how do you think you matched up against them overall?
Well, I think we matched up pretty well against them. I mean, we were, a shot away from beating them at their place, and then tonight we're a couple stops away from possibly beating them here. So I think I've said this before too. In the Big Ten, sometimes it's about matchups. And I think we match up pretty well to this team. But again, you got to give them credit. They're really playing at a high level and playing very well. I think this is 10 in a row for these guys. But I thought we really showed signs tonight of hopefully getting back to who we are. I thought we showed some signs, both offensively and defensively. Just didn't, they made a couple more plays than we did.
Mark Brennan, you have the next question. Dave Eckert, you're on deck.
Thanks, Rose. Jim, Liddell picked up his third foul early in the second half. Do you feel as if you guys missed some opportunities to get after him a little bit? Because I think John only had one shot until he actually got his fourth foul. Thanks.
Yeah, well, I think that was an issue for us, too. John getting in foul trouble, I thought, hurt us. He's been such an anchor for us and playing well. I mean, listen, we still got 21 free throws. I thought we were attacking the rim. We got in a bonus. And John really not being in the flow in the second half, I thought, hurt us as well.
Dave Eckert, let's come to you for your question. Corey Geiger, you'll be on deck.
Hi, Jim. Just wanted to ask you about that scoring drive you guys had there in the second half. What do you think caused that? And obviously, those droughts seem to be something that's a little bit of a recurring issue. Why do you think that's something that keeps happening for you guys?
Yeah, I thought we had some good shots. I thought we took two shots that were like two 15-footers that I thought were quick, that maybe weren't really good shots. But been trying to instill confidence and aggressiveness in these guys because we have not been shooting the ball very well. And, they're a really good team, guys. There's always another side of it, guys playing defense, guarding us. I thought they did a good job. We got to give them credit for that as well.
Geiger, let's come to you. Parth Upadhyay, you're up next.
Jim, I'll just kind of be blunt here. The missed opportunities, that's been the theme of this entire season. You've had numerous games like this. Why has this kept happening? And I mean, how do you look upon your season when you've just been so close, but this keeps happening to you?
Yeah, well, each game's different. We've had opportunities, but each game's different. I mean, this team, like I said before, I think this is one of the elite teams in the country right now. They made a couple more plays than we did. John being in foul trouble tonight, was an issue that hurt us where he hasn't been. He's been playing really well for us. So, when I look back on the season, when the year's over, I'll look back on the season, and then I'll figure it out. Right now, I'm just staying present, trying to just get better every day.
Let's come to you for a question. Justin Morgenstein, you'll be on deck.
Hey, Jim. The position your team finds itself in now, and the position really that it found itself in heading into this game, kind of being on the bubble for the tournament, how much pressure does that add to your players, and how have you seen them respond to that pressure thus far?
I think the guys responded pretty well. I mean, we don't really talk about it. We don't talk about the pressure. What we're talking about is just continue to try to get better. I think if we play like this, we're going to continue to get better. I've said it before. It's about, getting as good as you can get. I don't know what the date is, but you get as good as you can get and see who your matchup is in the Big Ten. And the other stuff, the on the bubble, off the bubble, I think last week people were saying, how do you deal with it? Your fans think the season's over, but if we would have won this game tonight, we were right back on it. So we still have opportunities ahead of us, and that's what we're going to focus on, is getting better and focus on what we've got to do to try to beat Iowa and Iowa.
Justin Morgenstein, let's come to you. Mark Brennan, we'll wrap it up with you.
Jim, Jamari goes down towards the end of the first half, limps off the floor. What happened, first of all? And second of all, what does this say about his resilience and his character, that he was able to come back, and he wasn't really 100%, it looked like?
Yeah, I mean, Jamari's a tough kid. You know, it was something with his knee. I think he either banged his knee, and he's had a problem with that this year. And you know, in the locker room, he was, I'm playing. Okay, wait, I'm playing. So, you know, he's a warrior. He came out, and you know, I don't think he was as effective offensively, but he was aggressive, man. He was getting guys shots tonight. I thought he played, you know, one of his better games. You know, we'll just get him treatment and see what he feels like tomorrow.
Brendan, we'll come to you for the final question for Coach Ferry, and then we'll have John Hara.
Jim, I wonder when John's in foul trouble, is Abdu an option at all? We haven't, when we've seen him, it looks like he's been okay, but we obviously don't see what you see every day.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this late in the season, it's been tough. You know, Trent has really, you know, improved, and we went a little bit smaller. They went a little bit smaller. We did talk about it, but at this point, it was the decision to go with TB and then to go with Seth and Miles.